Hey, Wonderfuls. You all remember when Keke Palmer was going through it with ex Darius Jackson and that she had to put out that TPO? Yeah. And the leaked video, the security footage of hands being put on hands, hands being put on somebody, and things just not looking so very good on that video. Okay, you all remember the Usher situation when she was at an Usher's concert and she was dancing. You remember when Darius Jackson put out so blatantly on his uh, IG that she's a whole mother out here looking like she's looking. You all remember all that. Oh, how explosive all that was. Well, now Keke Palmer is revealing even more. She says that despite all she went through with Darius Jackson, that things are now under control, as she puts it. She says that things got out of hand in their relationship, and that was the problem. She said they both had what she would call separate loneliness, and that brought them together. They shared something called separate loneliness. And that's interesting because I think these are Keke's own words. I don't know if I've ever heard it put like that before, separate loneliness. So she wants to make it clear that she and Darius are now in a good place. Okay? She wants to make it clear that her beautiful baby was planned. And she says that Darius Jackson is now in the military. And she's so very proud of him. Yes. So we're all happy to see this for Keke Palmer and her ex, and we want them to think of their child as they are already, because she is in a good place right now with her ex. And when she did this interview with People magazine, she was very excited about what's waiting for them up ahead, especially since now he has joined the military. And of course, that denotes taking on more responsible behavior, because we all know the military will get them in line. There's a discipline that has to be adhered to. There are structures in place that have to be obeyed. And we know that if this is what he signed up for, then of course that is taking a right step in the right direction. So naturally, she would be proud of him because it's something that will be very beneficial for him, period. Just himself. This would be growth for this young man, and this would certainly put things back, as Keke calls it, in control or under control, because they were two lonely people reaching out to each other. And I suppose that happens if he was that lonely person and he saw her out there with Usher dancing and having a good time. It's like, well, hey, we are in this thing together. He was lonely, she was lonely, but yet she was out there. So, of course, that triggered some things. Because if there were two lonely people coming together in what she called a separate loneliness, then for her to be separated from him, connecting with someone else, that's a very interesting dynamic. So, yeah, I am so happy that they are in a good place right now for their baby, and especially for themselves, individually for themselves, collectively for themselves. Also, she wants to make it clear that she and Darius are in a good place. She also leaves some encouraging words for all of the people who really love Keke and see her as an example. Here are her encouraging words. You go through so many different things in life, and it always ends up somewhere beautiful. Yes, those are Keke's own words. So, hey, look at that. You go through so many very different things in life, but it always ends up somewhere beautiful. Thank you, Keke, for those beautiful words. Happy that you are in a good place